Hello, Rosa. This is Mark. Just wanted to walk you through the processes for all these blueprints. These blueprints are very organized and they are named as per each service that you provide. So we have managed services, deal and delivery, professional services, deal and delivery, and hardware, software, deal and delivery. So I'm just going to walk you through the first two because they're both built on the same layout of the deal. So the first one is going to start working on the stage of the opportunity or the deal. So as you can see, we have all these states: lead qualified, not contacted, attempt to follow up, and source pricing, other details captured, so proposal sent, follow up, and close lost, and close won eventually. So if I show you, this blueprint has been built based on, let me just create a new deal. As you can see, there are four layouts, so the managed services should be selected. So this is based on the drop down stage. So all these states are here. And in practice, I'm just going to make all these fields read only. So the user cannot manually change these and they have to go through the processes to be able to change it. And then the second one, which is managed services delivery, has been built based on this drop down and all the values are here. So all these going to be read only, as well as all other fields that we're going to capture through the process. They will all be read only to the user, so they cannot be changed manually. So let's go back. And then the transitions, as you can see, are follow up, no answer, reattempt, contact made, source pricing, send proposal, follow up, second follow up, and follow up on proposal. Eventually rejected, close loss, and proposal sign. Let me just put this on the left and walk you through the process. So I'm just going to create a new managed services order. Managed services 200. And this is going to start as soon as the first stage is the lead qualified, which is the first stage that when you create a lead, it's going to, by default, going to be lead qualified, and by default, it's going to initiate that blueprint. So as soon as I save this, I can also select maybe, no, let's not select anything, just save, because I want to collect the information through the process. Now the first step, the first transition is follow up, as you can see. So I have to click on this. Lead is qualified. This is the state. Click on the follow up. Now it gives me three options. The rejected close lost actually is a, it's called common transition. It means at any point of this process, this can happen. So at any point, you can lose this deal. So it's given the option to for you to just close it. But if you follow up and there is no answer, you click on this, and as usual, it's going to give you a message that this is going to assign a task to you to follow up with that client tomorrow. So as soon as I save this, there's going to be an activity assigned to you right here, and it's going to be also available on the home page, so you can follow up with that order. But let's go back now. Now we are here. We need to reattempt. So it's tomorrow now. You have assigned a task and you get the task. You come to this deal and order and then follow up. Reattempt and then contacted on the second attempt. You can. This is forcing the user to provide the note of what happened. So without a note, they cannot move forward. Here, let's say the second attempt they were successful, and I don't want to just close this close loss because it's just going to jump to close loss and change the state to that. So we want to go forward until it's close one. So let's say contact is made. Now, if I click on contact made, it's going to force me to provide addresses. So Main Street, Service is going to be fiber, and all other information. So I can just either select information here, or I can type in. So if I select IBM, that's fine. But if I type Microsoft, it's going to create that. So it's going to create that as an account and link this order to it. And site contact info, Joe Smith, connect, and then note info collected. So save this. Now that I save it, it's just going to also give you that option to close loss or takes you to source pricing. So we passed this level, we are right here now. So let's say now we go to source pricing and it's going to ask more information. So ABC, 5,000. These are just a number. I just put it whatever. And again, if I don't put any information here, if I miss to add some of the informations here and save this, this is gonna actually not move to the next step. It's gonna stay here and show you a progress bar, meaning that you have to come back to this and complete the information or it's gonna not allow you to go to the next step. So make sure you get all the information. If it's not possible in one shot, you can get it in two shots or three, but you have to get the information to be able to move forward. Now save this. And here we are right here. So we basically captured all the information that we needed for this deal or this order to be able to know if you're gonna win or lose this deal. So let's say at this point we have enough information to send the proposal. It's just telling the user to send the proposal. They can manually prepare and send the proposal at this point. And here say proposal prepared and sent on May 12, 2020. Save. Click to the next step, which is right here. Proposal sent. This is the state. And now we have three options. We have to either follow up with on the proposal, which is a loop. I can follow up, and then I'm here now. Again, on the follow up, I can lose this deal. I can I can get it signed, or I can follow up again. And now it says again, the state doesn't change because we're gonna keep going back here. Now again, is assigning it another task to follow up with the client, as you can see here. But let's say this time around, the proposal is signed. When the proposal is signed, there's nothing else to do. It's going to just jump to closed one. So as you can see, this stage is proposal sent. And as soon as I click on proposal sign, now we are on close one stage. And technically, we got out of this blueprint and the stage is closed one. So that's it. The only thing is that on the last stage of this proposal signed, I actually had to field update that didn't work because I wanted the service delivery to start. So I just wanted this to jump to order placed, but it didn't happen. So I'm just gonna fix it. Service delivery status, probably because we have so many of these, is to go to order placed. So done, and this is gonna fix it. So I'm just gonna create another video starting from here when the delivery service delivery status starts. But this is basically, let me just publish this. I'm just trying to move this aside, hopefully, if I can. If not, I'm just going to move this here. Oh, same problem. Okay, so let me just manually change this, because if I change this manually to order placed, this is going to initiate the second blueprint. Okay, republish. Now if I republish this, save anyway. Now I'm just gonna manually change this, but it's gonna take us to this blueprint, okay? So save, and as you can see, it's started here. So order placed. Okay, let me just recreate this video from scratch.